Hey everybody, it's Sunday Night Live and I'm back. I'm your hostess this evening at OctoberDragonFly and we are back home in my kitchen. Can you like move that over that way and kind of pull it back a little?
Like towards me.
Like move it towards me. And then I'm just waiting for Kaz to go in. Today we're going to be using the rice cooker and then pull it back and then maybe turn. Yeah, that's good. Anyway, we're going to be using the rice cooker and then we're also going to be using my big frying pan over here. I'm just waiting for Kaz. Hey, how are you? Let's see, Camilo Fuller. Hello, hello. I'm just looking for Kaz to come in and then we're gonna rock and roll. We gotta change all this. Gotta go in here. Till that.
I'm gonna just get out.
Well,
hi.
All right, we got it. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Do you want to start the rice real quick? Make your guest. I have a guest appearance by somebody over here, my rice cooker extraordinaire.
All right.
Hi, Lillian.
All right, hang on. Let's turn this up real quick. Okay, Lillian.
We got 1 cup of rice here.
We're gonna
Put
put
that
it
into
in.
the rice cooker. And then, for every cup of rice, usually, it's like 2 cups of water. So it's like a 1-to-2 ratio. But I always do a little less. Because I feel like it's just too much when you do more than that.
Yeah, and we like it like more
So this
thick.
is a 2-cup measuring cup.
Yep. So she put 2 cups of rice.
Yep.
Okay.
There's 2 cups of water in there. And then fill it up like halfway.
Hi, Jeanette Bird. Hi, Benita.
So, for the 2 cups of rice, I'm just going to do like 3 cups of water and then some.
I usually do
Rice
3.5, but
Hey, Kevin.
for the recipe. Hey, how are you? All right, that's laying upstairs. Okay, next thing we're gonna add is rice vinegar.
That's what makes it taste really freaking good.
It's just like, it gives it a little something. If you haven't done this, try it. About 2 tablespoons, maybe 3. Lillian
Hey
says,
guys, this is FoodtokTV, and you're watching Sunday Night Live with Christine. She's OctoberDragonFly on the app.
hi, that's me, and this is my daughter, Lillian. And
Cook it. And then start it and you let it sit until it's done.
you set it and you forget it. No, you don't forget it. You
That's
wait
it,
till
huh?
You wait till it's done. Don't forget it. But
because what happens when you
Don't
forget it?
forget.
it burns.
How do we know that?
How
Because,
do we know that?
Experience.
yeah.
Experience.
Like a candle that I had lit for more than 24 hours at my house. I set it, I forget it, and then it almost burnt my house down.
That she just.
Oh.
That's
Thanks,
nice.
Kevin.
Yeah, she just got to that house.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah, wild times.
Kevin, thank you for the heart.
We're back to you. All right, so we're done with this. You want to go put that in the pantry?
Sure.
And then put this in the pantry too,
Okay.
over there, and that will be so helpful. Okay, so I am going to start what I'm doing. I got a little different view, so if you guys don't like it, let me know in the comments down below.
No.
I feel like you can see more of me and what I'm doing. And all right, bye, Lillian. Lillian's going to her house. Bye, Lillian.
Thanks, Chef.
Hi, Lillian.
Sending the heart puff gift.
Thank you, thank you. All right, so we're getting out my Viking knife, which we know she's cool. And we're gonna slice up a scallion. So I'm just gonna cut the ends off and take the skin off because I'm actually going to grate it here in a minute. I know everybody loves this.
So you guys probably don't know because you see OctoberDragonFly every single week on here, but she was on vacation last week.
I was. And
Thanks,
I
Kevin
posted a lot
Campbell,
of
for sending
videos,
the heart
but
puff gift.
Not a lot of. Thank you for the heart gift.
Thanks, Kevin Campbell, for sending the 2025 gift.
Thank you. Not a lot of views on my videos, but the one that I put about the cheese drawer has over 1 million views on it. You guys go check that out. Somebody put my @ down here, at OctoberDragonFly. But anyway, that one sparked a controversy. Because the guy that I stitched the video off of, he had DVDs in his refrigerator, and they were Blu-ray, which is so funny.
Yeah.
There's so many jokes you can say. You know, he was just watching the cool movies, or that's his
Thanks,
version of
Babs, for sending the
Netflix
heart
and
me gift.
chillin', or dinner in a movie, or there's so many things you could say.
Thanks,
But why
Hammer
would you
Forged
have
Hammer,
DVDs
for
in
sending
your
the heart puff
refrigerator?
gift.
No one knows. No one cares. People went nuts, and they still are going crazy for that video. So go check it out. All right, so this is ginger root. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this in the grocery store or not, but this is what it is. And what are these called?
Thumbs.
Yes.
Hands.
Yeah. Like this is a hand
Applause.
of ginger. Finger. So we're going to just tear one off. Just a little piece.
Thank you, Babs.
And then, you know that things get used here no matter what. So, I love the dragonflies. Thank you. You know, the spoon that you dropped into the garbage disposal that's kind of crazy on the end and nobody wants to eat it. That's your perfect ginger spoon. So you're just going to scrape.
Hi, Forged. And Cuddlebug asked me when I was cooking again. I'll cook next Sunday.
Next week. That's
And Miss Joyce says that you are so professional.
Ali, for sending the heart me gift.
so unprofessionally professional. So we got our little, oh man, that smells so good. Ginger always smells so good to me. It's on a lot of.
Forge says that she loves fresh ginger.
Oh yeah, it's good for you too. It's good for your stomach and aids in digestion. So it's always good to add.
Hi, Kim Vaughn.
I really wasn't.
Hey, Trini.
Hi, how are you guys? I was not a fan of ginger until I became older. And they say your taste buds change every 7 or so years. So there's a little tough part on the top of my ginger right here. I'm going to just slice that off there.
Okay.
Nobody loves her. Nobody wants that. And you're just trying to get most of the skin off of there with this spoon.
Thanks, Butterfly Healing Me Softly Butterfly, for sending the hand heart gift.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
Butterfly
you.
Healing Me Softly Butterfly, for sending the hand heart gift.
Thank you. Hand hearts. All right. So I got my gingers mostly done up here to kind of just get most of it off there. If you get a little piece of skin, it's not going to hurt you. And I've got a grater and a planer, so this does both. So it planes or zests.
Oh, nice.
And you kind of slide it over this way, and it can also make like bigger chunks. But you can also use your knuckle buster if you have that. It's the big grater. Is what I call hers, a knuckle buster. So anyway, we're just gonna grate this a little bit.
Healing Me Softly. I'm really good. You guys, if you guys like Food Talk TV, you should really go check out Healing Me Softly. They do. They actually do wellness and health there. So it's she has a really, really good show. It's very participatory. She has lots of. You can do everything that she's doing.
That's amazing. All right, so I'm just going to.
And so Christine, they're asking what you're making.
So I am making beef and broccoli. It's just called beef and broccoli, but it's a stir fry, is what it is. So I'm just checking my ingredients, make sure I don't forget anything. It's 1 teaspoon, so I'm just making sure I have enough. So I just have a little bowl here. I'm just putting that in there. And it, like I said, it doesn't matter if it's a little more, a little less, it doesn't matter. And what can I do with this little knob that's left over? Chop it up, put it into the recipe if you want to, throw it in your tea, or just eat it. That's good too. There you go.
Anything that you want to add a little zip to.
Put some ginger in it. All right.
Yes, little zip.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. I think I sent you a video this week. I was on like a learning journey this week as well. I learned so many things about so much stuff that I'm just like, I can't. Like, it's just so much. I learned about the Duke's Mayo, the lady that made it originally. I sent you that video, I think. That's such a good video. I think I need to stitch it. It's pretty amazing about how
Yeah, it is good.
sold that. So I'm just...
Janny, she was just great. She was just grating ginger.
Now I'm grating an onion, but you don't have to grate it. You can just slice it up. But I was like, it's going into a sauce, so I want it as small as possible. Plus, my family doesn't like onion, so we need to make it as tiny as possible so they don't see it. So we're just going to... And this is not on the recipe, actually. This is just my personal addition. So about a tablespoon of that. Woo! I'm going to wash my hands after that one. Good Lord!
Thank you for the follow, guys. If you're not following Food Talk TV, give us a follow. We go live multiple times a day during the week, up to 3 times a day. And if you are a cook or a chef, just go ahead and go to our website, FoodtokTV.com. Go all the way to the bottom where you see submit video and submit an audition video. We primarily go after personality.
Oh, yeah.
So it's personality that we're looking for, not cooking level.
It surely isn't because you can cook well. I'm just saying. All right. I'm here for let me entertain you and cry because the onion is murdering my eyes right now. Woo! Okay. Let me give that one more little whack there.
Yes, Kevin. I saw a couple days ago you were in live and you mentioned that you're a professional chef. That's awesome.
So that one had a big piece of germ in the middle. And if you don't know what that is, that's the, like where the garlic has sat too long and it's like starting to grow. And I don't want that. So, okay. So
why don't you use the germ?
I just don't care for it. It just, just gives a weird look to it. Just didn't want it. Personal preference only.
Yeah, some people say that it makes it bitter, but actually I haven't noticed one way or the other.
All right, so I'm just going to grate this down to like the end. Doing the same thing I did with the other stuff. I'm just using the end of this as kind of like my handle. We need about a tablespoon of this as well. And you know what? God forbid you use garlic. You could totally use garlic here.
God forbid.
Trust me, you can.
Hey, Benjamin is not here. Okay, so you don't have to worry.
Much and it'll be fine. All right, so there's that. Hang on one second. Oh, my nose.
Fran Diego says, hello, Christine and Kaz.
Fran
Hi,
Diego
Fran.
for sending the heart me gift.
Guys, it's got me crying. Okay.
Aww. Very emotional.
I'll be back, guys. All right, so we're just gonna gather this up, and that's about a tablespoon or so. We're gonna throw that in there too, and then hold on, make sure we got everything. Half a cup of hot water. It's just hot towel.
Perez is in the house.
Oh.
Hey, Food Talk TV family.
And that's why they call it the knuckle buster right there.
Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm. So I'm just getting a cup of hot water out of my tap right now.
Thank you, Kevin.
We're going to save that here for just a second. I need my soy sauce, which I'm using the low sodium. You don't have to. And I need about 6 tablespoons. This is a tablespoon, right? Okay. 6 tablespoons, yeah. So it's going to take a second.
So Chef T is giving a tip on the crying thing. She says, or she or he, I'm not sure, says, put something cold on your eyes or stick your head in a freezer. It helps.
Listen, not me going to try it. Oh, you guys know. You know I would in a hot minute. So 6, we might do 7 today. Okay. So that's kind of like the...
Red Wagon Bakery. Yeah. Hi, Michelle. Red Wagon Bakery is in the house. You guys give her a follow.
Look how glassy and pretty my eyes are right now. Okay, so we need 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. And I got my little gingerbread man in there. Every time I open that, I just make sure I rinse him off really good. Get him wet.
Okay, what's your gingerbread man for?
He is clay, and he is to keep the brown sugar moist. So if you guys right here, so he just goes right back down in there to keep that moist. So you just kind of
Thanks
get them
Heart Suit
wet.
Fran Diego Heart
back
Suit
in
for
there.
sending the Heart Puff gift.
All right, so now we need one. And you guys can also use a sugar substitute or brown sugar substitute for this. It does, I think, call for technically light brown sugar, but if you like more of a maple, or not maple, what is it? This is brown sugar. It's molasses. More of a molasses flavor. Use
Thanks
dark
Katie
brown
Doodles
sugar.
for
That's
sending
it.
the Heart Puff gift.
It'll give it a little bit more flavor. Brown sugar is made with, it's white sugar with molasses. That's all it is. So light brown sugar has less molasses and dark brown sugar has more molasses. That's the only difference. Okay. All right. So next little, woo, I almost lost my whole little setup here. Almost lost it, guys. Okay. So brown sugar, and we need our cornstarch, which I finally found my cornstarch. Bam. They changed it from a box to like this, which I like.
I've been using that plastic jar for like 5 years.
Listen, I'm going to be refilling this thing like y'all don't even know.
So I missed a comment and I need to go back to it.
Listen.
Katie Doodle says that she puts her onions in the freezer for 5 to 10 minutes before she minces them, and there's no tears.
Oh, see, I knew I liked you guys for some reason. Okay, so I put my cornstarch in here, and remember that half cup of hot water? I'm just putting a little bit of that in there, and then I'm just giving this a mix, because what I'm trying to do is prevent clumping in my cornstarch. This is the thickener for this sauce. So I'm just trying to prevent the clumping. See, by putting the little bit of water in there, no clumps. Now I can pour it right into my mixture and it will not clump up. It will not do it. Okay, so we got that in there. Give that a little stir. All right. And then we need some black pepper. That's chili powder. That's not gonna work. Somebody just grabbed the wrong container.
Thanks Breaking Free from 715 pounds for sending the Heart Me gift.
Thank you, thank you. So you need about a 1/4 tablespoon. Honestly, the pepper is just to your taste. And then 2 tablespoons of sesame oil, which is right here.
Okay.
Which I did discover, I had to go out and buy a new one, and I didn't use mine fast enough. Listen, let's prevent accidents here. Let's get some of this stuff out of the way.
Red Wagon Bakery is tearing up your goal.
Thank you.
Thanks
thank
Red
you.
Wagon Bakery for sending the Heart Puff gift.
I appreciate that. So I did discover that my sesame oil expired, and that it only lasts like about a year, I guess. And I didn't go through it very fast. So I need 2 tablespoons of that, which is weird because
Hi, Adelinda.
we have went through it before so much faster. Okay. And this is for flavor. It's for a lot of things. Sesame oil.
Thanks Kevin Campbell for sending the Finger Heart gift.
Oh, yeah. And it smells good, too. Okay.
Thanks Kevin Campbell for sending the Rose gift.
Thank you, thank you. All right, cornstarch, black pepper. We have sesame oil. We have brown sugar. We have soy sauce. Here's our half cup of hot water, which is going in. And we have grated ginger, grated garlic, and then I added a little bit of, it's scallion. It's not really onion, but it's scallion. So that's what a scallion looks like on the inside. It's kind of purpley. Mine's kind of ugly on the outside, but it don't matter. She's still good. Okay. So we got all that going. We're going to give that a whiskey whisk.
You guys, she was making beef and broccoli stir fry.
Oh yeah, we are. And we're right now we have the rice is going over here. I'm giving our sauce a little stir. So that's going to be our sauce. Okay.
My bad. I need to ask something.
Yeah.
So it's February, going on March. When are we doing the maple candy?
Next week. So next week I have already planned out going to Indiana. I'm picking up the maple syrup. So the next time I go live, we are making maple candy. Period.
You guys, we do this every year on her live.
Mm-hmm.
And normally, well, not normally, but last time, Miss Lillian.
Yeah, she didn't do so hot. I feel like it was a feel thing, honestly. I feel like it was a feel thing, and she just didn't have a feel for it. I don't want to say that, but, you know, she's 18 now, so she can handle it.
The Red Wagon Bakery wants to know when or which part of Indiana.
So it's a place called Sugar Bush, which is technically in Salem, Indiana, but I lived in Pekin, Indiana, and it's like this weird, obscure area that's technically Salem, but it's probably like 10 minutes from where I grew up at. We also grew maple trees, and we also had maple syrup, but they took it on a whole nother level. So, oh yeah, super fun. Okay, so next we're going to chop up our broccoli, and I am using the same knife. So we're still on vegetables here. I'm just looking for the florets. We're just looking to get these bite size. Put this in a bag and save that for later. It's good for soups, good for, you know, freezing. If you have pigs or chickens, it's good to throw out into their mess too.
Good night, Kevin. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys.
Thanks for the gifts. Appreciate it.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. All right, so I'm just chopping these up into bite-sized pieces because you want to be able to eat it. So, alrighty. So just kind of tearing it apart as best I can. You're looking for about 6 cups here. Okay. And some people like their stems long. I don't care either way. You do whatever you want. Oh, that's kind of a big piece. We're going to cut her.
Thanks, Woman Cook Trini Cooks Cooking for sending the Heart Me gift.
Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that so much. All right, let's see. Let's get going here. Guys, in case you
Thanks,
didn't know.
Beth Thibodeau, Woman Medium Light Skin Tone Cooking, Woman Medium Light Skin Tone Cooking for sending the Heart Puff gift.
Thank you, thank you. Oh, it describes everything.
Thanks, Babs,
in
for
there.
sending the Heart Puff gift.
Yes.
I love that. Okay. So
Thanks, Mets Chef 65 for sending the chili gift.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Matt Chef.
That was awesome. All right, so we're looking for about 6 cups. That's not quite there. I'm going to use one more head of broccoli. All right. Again, keep these. You can throw them out. The squirrels like them because they ate
Thanks,
mine.
Katie Doodles, for sending the Heart Puff gift.
The squirrels like them, huh?
Thanks, Katie Doodles, for
Squirrels,
sending
but
the
I think it
Heart
might have
Puff
been the
gift.
rabbit. Thank you guys for the gifts.
You know,
Katie Doodles,
I used to try to feed the birds, and the
Matisse,
the squirrels became my mortal enemies. Okay.
That's funny.
Hey, Mama T.
Here in Cincinnati, we have a rare squirrel called the black squirrel. And they're over in Terrace Park. And then they also have, not a rare squirrel, it's the white squirrel. We have black squirrel.
Thanks, Mama T's Cookin' for sending the Heart Puff gift.
We do have a white squirrel here, and you're not allowed to mess with them at all. But, oh yeah, we got all the squirrels here.
So what do the black squirrels look? I mean, are they physically different, or are they?
No, they're it's just their hair. It's literally
Oh, okay.
black squirrels and white squirrels. We were talking about white squirrels and black.
Different selections of jackets.
Yeah, they like a different jacket. That's it. That is totally it. Okay, so we got about 6 cups of broccoli here. I'm gonna just leave this here for just a moment, and then I am going to. We are gonna switch over to the other side. So I'm just gonna. Well,
Woo! All right.
yeah, I caught you before you hit the floor, though. So that was for me. So we're just gonna get squeezed into here, into this grip, maybe.
We created a squirrel distribution unit in our backyard. Okay.
That's funny. Okay, I got it. All right, so there we go. Boom. I've got that pot here. This is a 14-inch Gotham steel cooking pan, in case you're wanting to know. She's a big girl. We are going to do large burner on medium. And then we are going to put some olive oil down here. I know it says 2 tablespoons, or it gives you 2 tablespoons worth. I usually need more than that. So, in fact, I'm going to use my spatula and kind of get around here a little bit. I don't want a whole lot, but enough to cover the... You really don't need oil with this particular pan, but I prefer it. Okay, so we're gonna let that get up to
Thanks,
heat.
Red Wagon Bakery, for sending the
Michelle
heart.
is just beating up the goal there.
He is doing it. Thank you, Michelle. All right, let's see here. So places I went this week.
Yes, talk to us about that.
I went to Great Stirrup Cay, which is the island that is owned by Norwegian, and it was called Great Stirrup Cay, and it has a lot of things that they're building on there. I put it on there already. It has a lot of things that they're building on there. It was really cool. It was a lot of beach, and you just kind of go and relax. It's kind of like being on the ship, but you're just there you're on an island, on a small island. So it was nice. And then we had an at-sea day, and then we went to Jamaica. And I'm just putting in the broccoli now. So then we went to Jamaica.
Hi, Angela.
Jerry and I honeymooned in Jamaica, and I really love it there. It's pretty awesome. Oh, I'm trying to burn this. Let's get this out of the way. All right. So anyway, I love Jamaica. It's pretty awesome. We went on a tubing adventure, which I will get some video up about the tubing. It was pretty awesome. It was probably like a 2-mile tube or something. Like, it didn't take us very long, like maybe an hour to do. And then they take you to this beach club, which was VIP. They have a VIP beach club area where they bring you food on a platter. It's like some rice and some Jamaican favorites like jerk chicken, plantain. Nice. They have the little, like, they're almost like hush puppies, but they're not hush puppies. They call them something different. I can't remember. And then they had beets. They're really big on beets there. Almost everything that we ate there had beets on the side. I don't know if it's because it's easy to grow or I don't know. But I like beets. Some people don't. Conch fritters. They might have been conch fritters. It was some kind of, I don't know. I liked it. And my husband, he didn't know that anything was in it, so he ate it. He didn't know. The ship was called the Epic. I will tell you, it has 5 more sailings before they dry dock it because it needs a complete overhaul. The ship that we were on, I think, was originally built, I want to say in 2010, and it had an overhaul in 2020, and it's due for another one. So, like, it's an older ship, and, you know, if you like going, here's how I kind of described it. It was like if you like speakeasies, and the whole ship has a speakeasy vibe to it. 1,000%. Like, they have the Cavern Club. They have, like, just little, like, bars kind of set up all over. They had O'Sheehan's, which is, like, a big place to kind of get, like, it's like an Irish pub type place. So it's kind of set up like that inside. But I know I heard a lot of different people saying how they didn't like it. And I'm like, well, if you don't like that vibe, then don't go for that ship. So we're going to cook this for about 4 or 5 minutes. We're just looking to kind of get it a little crispy. I'm going to actually go over here and get my little measuring cup so I can get some water to put into this. Just a little bit. Just a couple tablespoons. It'll kind of steam it a little bit because this is a bigger pan. So I'm looking to kind of steam it. Also, busy mom secret. If you want to just get this done, put it in to the rice cooker. If you have a steamer basket, I do. So my steamer basket, I'm running over here to get it. My steamer basket looks like this. So when you're making your rice, you put your rice underneath, you slide this steamer basket on top, you just put your broccoli in top. This is not going to hold 6 cups though. This is going to maybe hold like 2, maybe 3 if you're pushing it. So it's not gonna make as much. But if you're making a small,
Amara, please send me a message, Amara. Let me know what's going on. So, it was just a message to me in there.
What is? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I see. Have you tried Royal Caribbean? They're my favorite. I have not tried Royal Caribbean, but I will tell you, I just got this because this was a free casino advertisement that Jerry got. Now, did we spend, was it free? No, guys, nothing's free. So they made us pay we pay all the port fees, all of the service charges. So the $20 per day per person of the tips, you have to pay that. And then you have to pay your way there. And we ended up staying a day before, which we didn't have to, but we did. Excuse me. So there was a lot. Right now I'm making a stir fry with broccoli and beef. And then I also have a drink called the painkiller that I discovered while I was on the ship. So we're going to make that. So that's why I'm talking about my vacation. So we're just waiting for this. I'm just kind of stirring it a little bit as we go. Give her a little minute. We're looking for like a bright green color. So right now it's getting there. Like the bottom half is definitely already there. So we're kind of give her a little. I'm not one of these people that can. I can't do that. Oh, I can do that. Okay, get crazy. There we go.
Can do it.
I can't do that. I'm not good at it. This is a big pan though, so it's a two-hander. So, but anyway, when we were in Jamaica, while we were on the bus, this is what I wanted to. There were these Karens that were on there, and I'm telling you right now, I'm about ready to spill the tea. These ladies literally complained. First of all, you're in another country. Have some respect. One. Number two, these ladies complained about every single thing. They're like, oh, this isn't very VIP, because they had to get on a bus that was smaller than what they thought that they should have gotten on.
Oh.
It was just a regular bus. Like, you're in Jamaica, it's a bus. Who cares? You're going to the place that you want to go. The tubing was great. Jerry and I got attached to them because they group you up in 5s or 6s. And Jerry and I got grouped up with them. That was too much. They were going down this thing and they were like, oh, I keep going. I'm always backwards. I'm the one going backwards into the rapids. I'm like, no, it was me, but I didn't say shit. Then when the one lady was like, the guy was splashing us with water, because we weren't to the rapids yet. And I said, oh, when do the rapids come, Shane? Shane was his name. He goes, oh, here it is. And he started splashing us. And they were like, oh, don't splash us, don't splash us. I'm like, did y'all think you were not getting wet in the middle of I do not understand. You swim from your boat to it. The original painkiller was invented there, right? I would say shut up at one point. Listen. The way I bit my tongue, I almost became speechless. I'm telling you right now, I gotta go get a drink. Hang on. Not a drink. My mouth is right. It almost got to be too much where I was like, then there were these younger kids that were sitting behind us. They were not kids, but they were in their 20s. Okay, so this is that bright green that we're talking about. So I'm gonna show it to you. That's what you're looking for. Okay, so we're pulling that off. I gotta go find a bowl to put or something to put that in a plate or something. There we go. And we're gonna come right back to this here in a minute. So I'm just gonna pull this off. I'm gonna get this going here. Woo.
You guys, you are watching Sunday Night Live. This is the longest running food show on TikTok.
Oh yeah, it is. Here we are.
Longest running.
Here we are, still doing it, Kaz. All right.
So, we're part of FoodtokTV, so give us a follow.
I kept my beef in the freezer for just a few, and that's a tip from the late Ashton. She would always say to put your meat in the freezer if you're getting ready to slice it, and that way it would keep it easier to cut. It would be easier to slice into thin slices. I'm going to do that just right here. I should have done that before I moved over here, but I forgot. So we're going to do it right here, right now. I'm going to just get it done. Anyway, so the Karens,
Thank you, Michael Perez.
So they did not like the fact that, they didn't like anything. They did not like the fact that we were served our food on a platter. They wanted it on a plate on a platter, and they wanted to spoon their own out and not have it served to them. They wanted to be at buffet style. Well, it clearly states in the brochure what's going to happen. Like, it says what you're going to get. Like, I knew what to expect. Also, did they tip or anything? I don't think they tipped, which I'm like, come on. Are you kidding me? These kids work for tips, and they were kids that were there. They were all younger, like in their teens, in their 20s, just trying to make a freaking living out there, man. And because there's not much to do, you have the tourist, or you have coffee, or there's a lot of gangs in Kingston, which we weren't near, but like there's a lot of stuff going on over there, and so I just feel like it was just very inconsiderate of them, and I didn't like that. So I did not say anything, but oh yeah, right, yes, a bunch of can't say it right here right now, but you know what I be talking about.
Hi, Carrie. Queen G's Texas Kitchen is in the house. You guys give her a follow. They go live all the time. They have a great show.
Oh yeah, they do. I'm always peeping in. It's like I'm always peeping in there. What's going on? They're on all the time. Trini too. It's like if you're not following all of our creators, like they're always live. I feel like I'm not, but I post every day, so Let me go wash my hands real quick. I got beef fingertips. All right, and then I'm just gonna put a little bit more olive oil in here. I'm gonna crank this up to high, and we're gonna fry up some steak because now we're frying, baby. All right.
Rosalie says there's always a couple of those in the bunch.
I don't know. What is it? Well, the kids behind us, that's on the bus. I finally said something. I'm like, I cannot one more. If they say VIP one more time, I'm going to lose it. I said it to Jerry, but the one girl overheard it, and they busted out laughing, like, because they were tired of it too. And they were so
Hey,
tired.
Sasha.
It was hilarious. So, but we went to Grand Cayman next, and we did a snorkel there. And it's kind of funny, Jerry and I was like, we could have just swam out to the place that they took the boat to, because it was literally like 50 yards off the beach. But it was kind of nice having the boat to get back on and off of, and plus you had all your snorkel gear right there. So, but it was a fun snorkel. We actually snorkeled on a double shipwreck. And the story behind the shipwreck is there was a ship that came into port, and it had engine trouble. It was carrying rice, and there was a leak in the side. Okay, so these two guys went off of the ship, and they decided, as sailors do, to go get a drink. And so when they got their drink, their boat filled up with water. And when you have rice on board and it fills up with water, what happens?
It expands and gets heavy.
And that's why the ship sank. Exactly why the ship sank. So, so then the boat that came to rescue that boat and to get the engine and all the valuable things off of the boat, not the rice, obviously, came over, and it was like a few months later, and they decided that they were also going to get a drink on shore. And when they were on shore, a rogue wave came and knocked their boat into what was left of the other boat, gouged a big thing into the side, and that boat also sank.
So a double boat.
It's a double
boat. Okay, all right.
And this happened back in the 50s. I think they said the early 1950s. So this wasn't that long ago. It was like maybe 80 years ago.
She is making
stir fry.
She's making stir fried beef broccoli.
Yes. So right now we're just getting our beef cooked up, and I'm probably going to cut these up into smaller pieces because they should be bite-sized, not huge like I have them.
The Mustard Queen says this recipe is already posted.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate all your hard work. If you guys don't know, Taylor manages us Hooligan, and she makes sure that all of us have our recipes posted and that our information is up to date. And, she does a great job at it, and I really appreciate you. Yay. And I really mean that. So then the last place we went was Cozumel. And this is where the guys stayed on the boat, on the ship. And they decided to have a guys' day. And me and the girls decided, because I was with 2 other couples, decided to go to a manatee and seal excursion. And it was pretty cool. It rained so hard. As soon as we got in with the manatees, it started pouring down. I mean, like where I couldn't even see. But you can't tell it in the pictures that I took. And the pictures that they took of me, like the professional photographers, you can't tell. And then also when we were in with the sea lion, which was a little terrifying, because have you ever seen a sea lion's teeth close up? They're huge. I'm just going to let you know they're huge. And we got to pet him and touch him, and he gave me a little kiss on the cheek. And, you know, that's when I saw his teeth when he was going, because he makes like a face like you're surprised, like, or, yeah, his teeth are huge. So that was kind of cool. And then that day, we had free drinks all day.
Why?
Because it's called the VIP Manatee and
okay.
So they had like this indoor like buffet style situation, which I think is what those ladies were kind of trying to think about over in Jamaica. But Jamaica's a different situation. And then they had like, it was the Chonkanab Beach Resort is what it is, but it's also a national park there in Mexico. It is beautiful. They have like Mayan ruins. They're recreations of Mayan ruins. They're so cool. Like there's information about everything in both languages, in English and in I know everybody wants your t-shirt cast. In English and in Spanish, of course, Spanish being the top language there. And yeah, it was pretty cool. Would I do it again? Absolutely, 100%. Would I do that the whole entire day there? Yes, I would.
Yes, you would.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here's what I like about vacations. Getting away from the ports, getting away from the resorts. I want to know what your culture is really like. What is your day-to-day like?
See, I'm different. I just love to do all the touristy things. I'll take a tour. I'll pay extra for a tour. I just like to I'm the ultimate tourist.
Well, I told Jerry, unless I feel like I'm almost kidnapped, I don't feel like I had a great time. You know, you get the one sketchy tourist guy that's
Unless you feel
definitely taking you somewhere that you don't normally get to go. Like, that's the one I want. Because I want to go see some stuff and do some stuff. So I'm just taking some of this out of here, guys, just to chop it up into bite-sized pieces, which honestly I should have done before. Well, we're getting there. And then we got my drink, my yummy drink that we're going to make. It's called the Painkiller. All right.
Ford says that she's the same. She wants to have the culture. She wants to experience the culture.
Yes, I want to see what's up. Like, what do you do? Like where you came from. Like, what's your history? That's what I like. I like people. That's why I'm a people person. I could chit chat about things all day long. All right, let me get my towel down here. I dropped. Alrighty, my handle is right in the way.
So how far are you cooking that meat to?
Just like medium-ish, but it's probably a little bit more than that now. I'm going to turn this down.
Mustard Queen says your painkiller recipe is posted now.
Yay! I love it. Thank you. I can't wait. It is a fruity drink. It's like a tiki style drink. Tiki style mean it's got fruit and rum in it, basically. All right, I think that's
almost all of our recipes are posted at FoodtokTV.com.
okay. So now, this is where everything comes together. This is cooked. We turn this down. We are giving this a good mix. This is our stir-fry sauce. Gonna pour that in. Make sure you get all the stuff to settle to the bottom. Alrighty. And then we're putting our broccoli
Well,
back.
it's already starting to thicken up too.
It is. Because that pan is hot. Alright. So we got the broccoli in there. We got the stir fry sauce. So everything that we've made so far is in there. Okay, and the rice is done. Okay, so we're just going to give this a toss around. I don't want to do the I think I'm going to drop it, but let's do it anyway.
Let's do it anyway.
What are my lives? I'm going to make sure that's not too hot. It isn't too hot, but I'm still. All right, ready? All right. All right. Oh, we're doing it.
There you go.
Got it. Oh, yeah. Give it a good toss around there.
Yeah, there you go. Very proud of you.
Pan, okay, guys? It's 14 inches across. Like, she's not playing around. Okay, so this is ready to go. We're just waiting for this to thicken up a smidge. We're almost there. And I'm going to go check on the rice. You guys keep an eye on that. I turned that back up to like about medium because I had turned it down to low for just a moment. And, over here. Let's grab a whole pot of rice. I just unplugged it because I know it's done. Get this guy out of the way. Don't need this big.
I don't know whether you guys watched Mustard Queen show yesterday. It was a really good show. Really good show. Their food was on point.
It was beautiful. I did not get to watch the whole show, but yes.
Yeah. Her and Ryan, they just killed it yesterday.
Everything was so pretty. So I appreciate that so much. And then there was something else that somebody made mole this week. Was that Melissa Murr?
Yes.
Yeah. And then Jesse also used, oh, by the way, I used the same steak that he used. He used flank steak. So this is flank steak, by the way. Trini. Yes. I didn't watch the whole show either because I was in the middle of a travel fiasco. So our ship was late coming into dock, which we already knew. The captain had told us the night before, like the headwinds were pretty strong and the boat was rocking like the day before. Like we knew, like there were storms all around us. Like, so we knew what was up. And so he was like, yeah, we're going to be like an hour and a half into port late. And we're like, okay, no big deal. Like our flight didn't leave till like almost 4 o'clock anyway. And we got in at 7 a.m. and had to be off the ship by 9. So we got in at 8 and had to be off by 10. So that was cool with us. And then
Hi, Penny Smith.
we got our luggage. We went to the airport. Billy's birth date on his ticket was wrong. On the way here, it was fine, but on the way back, the ticket was wrong. I don't know how that happened.
Does that make a difference?
Yes, your birth date has to be correct. And so they made him go back through TSA and go back to the ticket counter. They gave him a little ticket so he could be first in line. And we went up there and got that taken care of pretty quickly, actually. Like it took 5 seconds, like 5 minutes worth of walking and doing. So we got it taken care of. And then we get on the thing. Our flight is delayed 30 minutes. Then we're like, okay, that's fine. Our flight is delayed an hour now. We're like, okay, an hour, that's fine. So but Orlando is a huge airport. There is a lot to do there. So you don't have to just sit around. It's just, once you get your luggage checked in, you're good. So we decided we were going to eat and then come back. Our flight is delayed another 30 minutes. Like, damn.
Oh.
So, it's okay. So, ended up being that our flight that was supposed to leave at 3:30, 3:45, something like that, ended up leaving actually an hour later. So it wasn't too bad. But they also changed our gates 1 hour before we left. So
1 hour.
Orlando, we were in section A and it kind of splits like this, like into a V. So we were at the end of this section. We had to walk all the way to the other section within an hour. So it wasn't that bad of a deal.
Okay.
So we got there, and then because our flight was delayed, I guess somebody else's flight was delayed in Cincinnati. We got to the tarmac, and we're sitting there. They had to offload everyone on the flight that had got there first before we did, before we could go. So we sat out on the tarmac for like 30 minutes or so. So, all right, I think we're good to go here.
Guys, please tap the screen. Let's see if we can get up to 20K.
Okay, so I'm going to put this in a bowl, but you can put rice on a plate. I just like it in a bowl. And we are going to get a little scooper here.
Thanks Collision Trini's sidekick Collision Cool for sending the heart me gift.
Thank you, thank you. I'm going to get some rice here. I'm going to make it pretty. Because you know how you guys do. You love a pretty plate.
Thanks Mustard Queen for sending the heart me gift.
Thank you, thank you. Give those guys a follow. All right, so I'm just taking my rice. I'm just smashing it into one of these, my measuring cup.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just going to dump it out. And it makes this perfect little mound. And I know that that's 1 cup of rice. So if you're doing portion control.
Perfect.
That is good. And then, which, listen, after you go on a cruise, you are coming back to a diet, okay? Because I'm telling you what, I went off.
Okay, so I have a question.
Yeah.
Did you say that the cruise owns an island?
Yes. Norwegian owns an island. The company Norwegian.
Oh.
Which has been in business since 1966, I think. I think I read that somewhere. You know how stuff sticks in my brain, guys. All right.
Butters from New York. Yes, she made a sauce for that.
Yeah, the sauce is in there.
The recipe, she did it on live, but the recipe is actually on FoodtokTV.com. See the sauce?
Yeah, it's in there.
Yeah.
Definitely in there. And if you need a little bit of extra of that, you can always just double up the recipe. I'm just going to pour a little over the top. I know I'm about ready to have a boy come down here soon. I'm going to turn this down.
Mr. Crown Royal is in the house. Hey, Jesse.
Time for my drink. So that has been the stir fry portion of my evening.
Okay. Beef and broccoli.
Let's move on to the drink portion of my evening, which is all over here. All right. Let's
Thanks Chef_T for sending the heart me gift.
Get you guys in there. Okay, you in. All right, we don't need that. What we need is this cool glass that I got from Kroger today.
That has your name on it.
Yeah, and Jerry got one too. Guinness was doing a promotion. They have a non-alcoholic beer. His is not clean, but mine was cleaned out. But in case you didn't know, my husband's name is actually Jerome. All right, so we're going to put some ice in there, and I need to put some ice in here.
Okay, so you said they're having a promotion. So they were doing the names while you were there, or they just happened to have Christine and Jerome glasses stacked up?
Well, they actually have a machine that laser engraved that they brought with them.
Wow.
It was there. I was like, what is happening? And they have this this thing that engraved it right on there. And I was like, you're kidding me right now. So I'm putting crushed ice in my actual glass. Alrighty. And this is my shaker, so I need to get all that ice out. It's too much to be shaking around for that. And then, hey Lane, dinner's ready. No one's home to tell him, so it's just a secret right now. He doesn't get to know. Lillian doesn't live here anymore, so she can't text him and tell on me. I'm looking for my nutmeg, which I cannot find currently. So we're going to move on without it. Not necessary.
Okay.
We'll pretend. We'll pretend like this is it. Okay, so glass, put some ice in it. Shaker, put some ice in it. You can use dark rum or regular rum, but look at this one. This is private stock.
Private stock.
Yeah, and it's brand new.
Jesse.
Let's open it. I mean, when in the Caribbean, drink Caribbean things, right? And also water. Make sure you drink water.
Did you know that Jeanette Bush lived in the Caribbean until she was extradited?
Nuh-uh, seriously? Is that real?
Okay, I don't know about the extradited part, but she did live there.
What? It's like Jeanette, things we don't know. Alright, so open her up. Brand new bottle. Oh, she got the cork on her. Oh, come on. I got it.
You got it.
One of those like fake looking corks, like it's smashed. Alright, let me smell this. Oh, it smells like Captain's. Alrighty. So then we need, okay. So what we need for this drink is some rum. If you want to use spiced rum, that's fine. If you like dark rum, that's okay. Go ahead. Have a blast. You need 2 ounces, which is 1 shot glass, by the way. All right. And you can heavy pour this if you want. I'm just making it for the recipe for now. And we're doing 1 ounce of pineapple juice.
Jesse says what we need for this drink is a glass for him.
Yeah. You would love that. All right. And 1 ounce of orange juice. This will be gone. My son will drink this as soon as he finds out I have orange juice. He slugs it down. 1 ounce of orange juice. I probably over poured that, but that's okay. 1/2 ounce of cream of coconut. I'm using this one, but you can also use coconut cream. It's not going to be as sweet, and it's going to have a little different consistency. You need to make sure this is kind of melted down a little bit.
Did you use coconut rum?
You could.
Malibu?
Yes. Yep. Man, this stuff is good. Okay. About 1/2 ounce of that. Now, if you like coconut, you can put more. There's no one telling you not to. Then the last little thing is a pinch of salt. You're like, why do you need a pinch of salt? Well, it kind of helps all of the flavors balance and helps like any kind of sourness in it to go away. Makes the sweetness sweeter. All right, so we're gonna put our lid on there. Boom. And then we're gonna put our lid on there. All right. It's not called shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your drink. Shake your drink. All right, and then I already have a strainer built in the top, but you can also use this kind of strainer on top of a cup.
Okay.
Either way, so it's all good. Alrighty, and then we're gonna strain this off into our.
Ooh, perfect.
And we're gonna pretend like this is nutmeg, but it's not. It's actually cinnamon, but it's okay. You just want a little, like a little. And that's also to balance flavor. It's actually pretty good in it too, though.
So there's a YouTube channel that I watch called Cocktails with Kevin, and he actually has he puts salt. He has it dissolved in an eyedropper, and he puts it in every single drink.
That is amazing. So now, if you have orange slices, or that woman had a slow bad death while I was gone. If you have some pineapple slices, some wedges, excuse me, pineapple. Actually, hold up. I think I do have pineapple wedges. Hang on, let's see.
Hey Jim, hey Betty.
I did. Somebody ate them. Ah, how dare they? Well, I used to have pineapple wedges. Anyway, this is called the painkiller.
The painkiller.
Let's try it.
With 2 ounces of rum, it's going to kill some pain.
This is amazing. You don't.
Hi, Jeff.
The alcohol in it, to me, I don't. So it's dangerous. It's like you put orange juice and pineapple juice and coconut in almost any drink in the Caribbean with rum, and they just call it all kinds of things. It is amazing. I love it. One more thing. Our little beef
What
broccoli stir fry situation. We forgot the last ingredient,
What's that?
which I had to go buy some. Sesame seeds.
Ah,
Sesame seeds. Which you can use toasted or not toasted. If you want to use toasted ones, that's fine. You can just toast them in your oven. You don't need to purchase them toasted.
okay.
You can toast them yourself. Anyway, I just used like just this little like white ones like that. And
Remember to take a picture.
I know I need to take a picture before I eat this.
Yes.
But also I need to fix myself a little bowl of it. Hang on, I'll use this little tiny bowl. I'll be right back. You get some. Get some for myself.
You guys, if you're just scrolling through, you're watching Food Talk TV. The cook on the screen is OctoberDragonFly. Please give her a follow. She posts every day. She posts every day for almost 5 years now.
Yeah, some kind of shenanigans. May not be your cup of tea, but maybe. Not everything, but maybe something. So here's my little baby one. Put my little sesame seeds on there. Oh yeah. Ooh, isn't that cute?
Yeah.
My little taster. My little taste tester. All right. Let's get after some of this. First of all, I want to taste the meat. The sauce really, it's on everything. And it's so good. I will tell you, sometimes I add a little Worcestershire sauce to this. Crank it up a little notch, like a little tablespoon.
Yeah.
Pretty good too. Oh no, my little adorable bowl. It's adorable. I'm hilarious, guys.
Yes, you are.
Back in 2 weeks, I'll be live again. Making maple candy. The rice is really good. Because, you know, Lillian made it.
Thank you,
Katie
Katie
Daniels for
Doodle.
sending the heart puff gift.
Thank you. And the broccoli is
Thank you.
just soft enough, but not too soft where it's like mushy. It's got a little crunch to it.
Thanks,
It's
Babs,
flank
for sending the
steak.
heart puff gift.
Thank you again for the gifts. It is flank steak. I don't know if you can hear it.
I can hear a crunch.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna bite it one more time.
Yep. Hi, Luann. Luann says it looks delicious.
It's so good. I know Lane's getting ready to come down and tear this up. He's been studying for his SAT. So, I like a good crunchy broccoli too. Thank you so much. All right, guys. What I have made for you tonight is this beautiful stir fry situation with the rice in the middle. The rice with the rice vinegar. Don't forget to put the rice vinegar in it. You can watch this live again at the beginning and you can definitely, you'll know. And then this here is beef broccoli stir fry that we put over the rice. You can put this on a plate. You don't have to put it in a bowl. I just thought I like it in a bowl. And then this is called the painkiller. And it was a drink that I found in Cayman. I think it was on the Great Cayman.
Yeah.
Day 3. I don't know. I drank a lot the whole week. So I tried all the drinks. I wanted to try it all out.
Did you buy the drink package?
Oh yeah, of course.
Of course, of course.
I wouldn't. Listen, if you're going on Norwegian, it's worth it. It's 1,000% worth it. Because you can try out any drink that you like, that you might want to try. If you don't like it, it's okay. You can try out something else. Yeah, 100%. So we were drinking Long Beach iced teas, which instead of Coke, it has Sprite and a little bit of cranberry.
Okay. So
It's really good. Huh?
It was pink then.
Yes. Well, it was pink, yeah, it was more on the pink side.
Right.
And then Jerry was on the Long Island iced tea train all week. He was about it. And usually he's a beer drinker. He was like Long Island iced tea all week. was like, okay. My friends that came with us, the two ladies, they were like, if I don't get a banana daiquiri, the first drink, it's not vacation.
Oh, there we go.
So I can't do a banana daiquiri. It's just so sweet for me. I was like, I'll do something different. They gave me a banana rumble. It's like banana liqueur with banana rum. It was also sweet. Yeah. You say I would have done, I would remember those drinks. I don't remember half of them that I drank. I was just like, yeah, that looks pretty. Let's have that one. Oh, the Bahama Mama. That was another one that Jerry was into. The Bahama Mama. Mm-hmm. Yeah, wowee. That's what I said. He was like, every time I saw him with a drink in his hand, it was a Long Island iced tea. So, All right, guys, that's all I have for you tonight. Thank you so much for joining us here at Food Talk TV. Give us a follow, give us a like, give us a share, and give me a follow. I'm at OctoberDragonFly. This is cooking_with_Kaz. And then go to our Facebook page, rewatch the whole live, join our Whisk Takers group where you can interact with all of the creators there. And then go to FoodtokTV.com where you can see all of our show times, all of our recipes, and all of our creators, which you can follow and on Instagram, on Food Talk TV. You can follow us through there, or you can also follow us directly from the links that are in the FoodtokTV.com information down there. All right, guys, thank you so much. And Kaz, you have anything to add?
No, just I will be cooking next week.
All right. Give everybody a follow. We'll be live again tomorrow. Not me, but it'll be The Spice is Right with Melissa and Mark Murd. And then is RX going in?
RX at 4:30, I believe.
Okay. And those are all Central Time. All right, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate each and every single one of you. You guys have a good night. And that's been Sunday Night Live.
Bye.